My friends, I want to speak to the soul that is tired. Not the tiredness of a day's labor, but the exhaustion of a spirit that has fought, bled, and sacrificed, only to see the horizon remain empty. You are contemplating the white flag. You are listening to the siren song of enough. Listen closely. The most dangerous moment in any man's life is not when he is failing, but when he is almost succeeding. I remind you of the story of R.U. Darby. During the gold rush, his uncle was gripped by gold fever. They dug for months. They found a vein. They brought in machinery, and for a while they were rich. Then the vein disappeared. They kept digging day after day until their hope withered. They sold the machinery to a junk man for a few $100s and went home in defeat. But the junk man was no drifter. He called in an expert, a mining engineer, to look at the strata. The engineer discovered that the project had failed because the owners were not familiar with fault lines. His calculation showed that the gold was located exactly 3 feet from where the Darbys had stopped digging. The junk man took millions from that mine because he knew that no is often just a yes in disguise. Most of you are standing 3 feet from your gold. Your burnout isn't a sign to stop. It is the final test of your worthiness to possess the prize. The laws of persistent command installation. 1. The law of temporary defeat. In 2026, the world teaches you that if it's hard, it's wrong. This is a lie designed by the devil to keep you in a hypnotic rhythm of mediocrity. Failure is a word used by drifters. The master knows only temporary defeat. Every setback is a laboratory. It is the universe's way of asking, do you truly want what you say you want? If the answer is yes, you do not quit. You pivot. Installation 2. The burning desire versus the pale. Wish. Why do you feel burnout? Because you are working for a wish. A wish has no fuel. It dies when the wind blows cold. But a burning desire is a fire that consumes the obstacles in its path. If you feel like quitting, your desire has grown cold. Reignite it. Restate your definite purpose. Remind your subconscious why you started the fight. Installation 3. The habit of the second wind. Scientific research has shown that when a man thinks he is exhausted, he has used only a fraction of his actual power. There is a reservoir of energy, infinite intelligence, that can only be accessed once the conscious mind gives up. Persistence is the key that unlocks that door. You must learn to work past the point of fatigue until you tap into the second wind of the soul. Installation 4, the expert counsel. The Darbys failed because they relied on their own limited knowledge. The junk man succeeded because he sought specialized knowledge. If you are stuck, do not quit. Seek the counsel of those who have already found the gold. Your mastermind is your insurance policy against the fault lines of life. The year 2026 will be littered with the wreckage of half-finished dreams. Thousands will walk away from their gold because they couldn't endure the final 3 feet of darkness. Do not be among them. The pain you feel right now is the price of admission to the life you demanded. You cannot have the crown without the thorns. Square your shoulders. Let the world see that you have the persistence of steel and the heart of a lion. Image. A lone miner in a dark tunnel, sweat on his brow, seeing a faint glint of gold in the rock face ahead. If you're listening to this, you are the 2%. You do not fold when the vein disappears. You dig deeper. You think more accurately. You move with more faith. Your breakthrough is not months away. It is likely just a few more strikes of the pickaxe. Go back to your work, not with a sigh, but with a shout. Your gold is waiting. I shall see you at the top. Shati Dinai.